I was hoping you won't mind waiting.
If Tayo said he doesn't want to be with Adiza because one of his excuses for not being with Adiza is because Adiza is still married to Mohammed and she has not started out her life with Mohammed, and so he cannot decide to be with her at that point until she has sorted out herself. Now Louis is proposing to Lola and saying that I am hoping that you wait, hoping that you wait, hoping that you wait, that the girl has been waiting since hoping that you wait, that this babe has been waiting since for you to make up your mind, know what you want, take action, decide, move forward, be a man, get your ass up and do something. Now you now propose again with ring and say I am hoping that you wait. Seriously, you should have just bought that diamond bracelet. It would have been better than that ring that you gave the girl, because now it looks. Hi guys, it is the final episode in the men's club and your girl is reviewing it. So if you don't have your popcorn yet, you already know the drill. Get your popcorn, get your glass of wine, get your Chapman, whatever makes you comfortable, just get it. And please drag your seat, call your neighbor, send this video to your friend, share it, because this final episode is interesting. It gives you a bit of suspense of the things to expect in season 3 that is going to come, I believe, next year. And you just have this suspense feud. You do not know where it's going to be, like what's going to be the end. And in this episode also, I did not expect the type of ending that we had, but really, you guys, the acting was top notch. From Sade to Clint, from Clint to Patrick, from Patrick to Jasmine, from Jasmine to Aminu. Everybody really brought their A game for this final episode. So let's start analyzing the character. Let's start analyzing this episode character by character and also scene by scene. Let's start with Aminu, Tumini, and Jasmine. This is what Yoruba people will say. Ogwaye, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a rí. Àkóbá àdábá, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a rí. I mean, I'm going to try to look for the translation in English. If you know the translation, please help me put it in the comment section, because I don't think I know the translation. Because really, if Tumini from the beginning, if you guys will remember those episodes whereby Clint will be, when they were going to the restaurant, Clint was putting his hand on her waist, he was playing with her hand, he was touching her slightly. It was from all those episodes that my body used to bite me and be like, Oga, what are you doing? We get that you have a plan, but sister, can you please just like try to just tell this man to keep it together? Like, keep your hand to yourself, do not touch me, let's keep this strictly professional. And it just, this episode with this scene with Aminu just brings me to the question of, really, you guys, if this was you, would you give your significant other benefit of doubt? Let's take into cognizance that, let's remember that this is the babe that was not jumping over Aminu because he had money. This is the babe that didn't want him just because, oh, Aminu has money. And so now, right now, Aminu is not even giving this babe any benefit of doubt. He's not trying to say, okay, I trust you, I know what you can do, I know what you cannot do, and so I get what, I don't understand what's happening, but just like you, I'm confused, so let's try to get to the bottom of this situation. Like this guy is just angry, he's mad, he's jealous. I get that you're jealous, and you guys also, I think we should just learn a lesson from this episode and this scene. If you're angry, or whenever you're angry, it is okay to be angry, but the things that you say when you are angry to your partner or to your significant other is very important. I mean, there was no point in saying the things that he said, the way that he said them.
Are you that cheap? Are you that cheap? After all I've done for you?
It really did not rate her. I mean, it's all those words that he just said, like, brother, calm the freak down. I get that you're angry, but now when you get to the situation and realize that, okay, this was really just a setup, now you are not going to just be apologizing for your anger. You don't even need to apologize for your anger. You're going to be apologizing for not just trusting her also, but the way you also spoke to her. Like, there's no point in saying you do not believe somebody, and also because you do not believe them but you love them, and because you don't believe them and you love them, you're also going to talk down on them. I mean, that scene was just, it was a moment to learn something. And Jasmine and Patrick is a story of guy man jam guy man, 1 + 1 equals plantain. Because if it is not 1 + 1 equals plantain, I really don't understand why Patrick has a plan on his own. I mean, as I was watching the scene, I'm like, okay, I am getting what's happening. Patrick has a plan, Jasmine has a plan, and their plan is not correlating. Jasmine is feeling like, oh, I have gotten the original thing now, so I can dump you. Meanwhile, guy man means guy man no they talk all in plan finish. They don't always tell you what's happening next. I mean, she would never have thought that Patrick will meet Aminu's father and he will now be the new COO and come back to work in the company. Jasmine does not know what's about to eat her because she spoke too fast. She acted too fast with Patrick, and Aminu has not even said, I want you back. Auntie don't they carry back the go house. I mean, Auntie, calm down. We understand that you came here for the money. And I'm just like, so this girl is so stupid. You've been sleeping with Aminu all this while because of Patrick, and you don't have anything to say, Nami get this one, no. Apart from the fact that you've been building Patrick's life, and right now, your mouth and your hand has scattered everything on the both sides, because in the long run, Patrick is going to deal with Jasmine. Now here we go there. You go see Atokam. Patrick is going to deal with that babe. We take this to the part whereby Aminu's father brings Patrick into the company, and I'm like, does Aminu not give his father a report and say, okay, this was happening? I mean that there may not be daily report of everything that's happening in the company, but really, can he just please tell his father that this guy, Patrick, has been a mole in the office for a while before he got sacked? And this time around, I hope you guys remember that episode, because that's how Patrick got sacked. And now that he's back, what's the point in him being back? Is it because he's the son of the owner? I mean, let's be honest. So Patrick all along knew that he's the son, is a Garba, and he did not care about being a Garba, about growing the company. All he cared, Jasmine said, all he cared about is basically just saying, okay, you know what, I want revenge, I want revenge, I want revenge. There's no input, like there's no growth. So why are you coming back? Are you coming back because you want revenge? So I'm predicting that in season 3, there's going to be a showdown between Patrick, Jasmine, Aminu, and Aminu's father, because that's a whole lot of story that is not yet unfolded, and there's going to be drama between Aminu and Tumini. And I get why Tumini is leaving the house that Aminu bought for her, despite the fact that Aminu bought it for her, because really, like I said in the beginning, if this guy does not rate this babe, if he's going to talk to her in this way, it means that he really doesn't know her. Like, what's the essence of spending time with you, being with you, saying I love you, if you do not give me benefit of doubt in situations like this, in my own opinion? And also, if you would not say, okay, what's really happening? Can we get to the bottom of this? Now, the babe that I like, that was giving me life in this episode, that everybody was raving about all over social media, is Sade. Sade's scene was on point because Lanre had it coming. I mean, Lanre had it coming, like, it reached here for me too. Like, I'm like, so Sade was the babe you could just pick up your phone and just call, and then she would just come around. You were proposing up and down, and like the babe says, it was really paining her. Let me say to you, but Kalara gone. It was pinching the girl's body, gone. Like, it was really, really paining her. Like, I spent 20 months with you. You never thought about proposing. There was no definition. You were doing loud, up and down. You did not have direction. But now you met Mrs. Lawson, and then in a short while you're proposing. I love that scene. The only thing I did not like about that scene was how Mrs. Lawson was painted as an older woman, old cargo, arubo, and all those words that were used in describing her. I get that she's an older woman. I get it, but she's not an old woman. Those are two different words. She's an older woman, not an old woman. It's different. There's nothing wrong with an older woman dating a younger man if that is what both of them want. There's nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with an older man dating a younger woman if that is what both of them want and the person is an adult. What is wrong is saying that the older man or the older woman is an old person. It's the language, it's how you describe it. And it's easy to shame women. I'm saying this because it is very easy to shame women and say women are the one that are always sleeping around with younger men, and they are old women. Actually, this is how people say it. Old women are always the one that's always sleeping around with younger men, and they're old already. Like the way Shadi was actually saying it, the words that she said, this arubo, this old cargo, that mommy. That scene was on point except the use of that language. I mean, don't describe any older woman that way. Look for another language to say it. It's okay to be angry, but don't say it that way. She nailed that scene. Her acting was on point. I mean, Larry was even stammering. Larry, fine boy, you were stammering. Mr. Loverboy, you were really stammering. Interesting. She got it right. Like, she really got it right. Adiza, Tayo, and Tiara Olua, body of God. Tayo is, I think at this point, I am going to say that Tayo likes drama. Or is one person just like Louis that cannot make up his mind. I mean, all of them in this men's club, there's something, you just think that, oh, Aminu is the good character, like, you know, he has sense of all of them, but he cannot trust his partner. This Tayo now, he was cheating around. He found out that his wife cheated. He could not handle it. So right now, okay, now you do not even have a wife. You have two babes that want you, and you cannot even decide and say, okay, this is what I want. Obviously, Tayo likes Tiara Olua. Tiara Oluwa likes Tayo. I mean, if you watch my previous review, you would already see that I was telling people that this girl is going to catch feeling. She caught feeling. She caught the whole bag of feeling, and she wore it like a pretty dress. Like this, my dress. She wore it on her body. But she did not send that notification to Tayo that, hello, brother. As you can see, I have already caught feeling. You have to meet me halfway, or you have to let me know. I mean, she caught feeling all the way, and Tayo is already in love or is catching feeling. But he also still wants Adiza. He wants to just go merry-go-round. In my own opinion, he just wants to eat his cake and have it. And Adiza is fine. That character, the person that plays the character of Adiza is fine. Her shape is fine, her dressing is on point, her hair is always fine. Sister, give me hair, I want that hair. That hair is fine. I'm deviating. But it makes me think of other women that are in situations like Adiza, and there's nobody that knows that this is what they're going through. Adiza can escape that situation and not have to travel with Mohammed because she has Tayo and his friends to fight for her and to beat him up. Shout out to Tayo. That punch was pow! It was needed. That guy was just rubbish. There are so many women in that situation and they are not sharing and they are scared. I know that everybody is always saying, when you're in an abusive relationship, please leave. So I'm going to say it also. It's never too much to say. When you're in an abusive situation, please leave. It does not matter the type of house the person you are currently living in, the location of the house, the wealth of the person. I know that it's easy for somebody on the outside to say it does not matter. Your life gets to change. You get to live an environment. But think of it this way, that if you're alive, you can get that money again. If you're alive, you can get a better man. If you're alive, you can share your joy. You can look back and share this thing. And my basic point is that when you're in an abusive relationship and they have slapped you once, in fact, let me take it again. If you're in a relationship whereby the person has slapped you once, don't wait for the second time. Once is enough to convince you that when you get into the marriage, they're going to beat you very, very well. Once is enough to tell everybody and say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, introduction cancelled, engagement called off, wedding no longer holding. One slap. Hey, you people. One slap is enough for you to make a drastic point and say, that is it, relationship called off. Don't say, oh, I'm going to adjust, he's sorry. Yes, they're always sorry after they beat you. They'll be very sorry, they will apologize, they will buy you gifts. Hey, carry your bag and go back to where you're coming from. If your parents say don't come back to the house, look for a friend to stay with. Share, leave the house. If you cannot leave immediately, maybe because you have children or because you have put so many things into it and you don't have money to go somewhere, start plotting on how to go back. Do you have to borrow money from a friend? Can you stay with a friend for a while? Start planning on how to live. Don't take 20 years to plan. If they are children, I get that it takes a longer period, but please start living. If you are just about to enter the relationship, I'm saying this because sometimes some people are in a desert type of situation and you have done maybe registry, people know that you're getting married. It does not matter if somebody knows that you're getting married, unless why did you call it off? You don't even have to explain to anybody. Please, now the person where they're alive, they get mouth to talk, say, he slapped me, he beats me. You don't have to tell anybody that he slapped me, beats me. Oh, just tell them that what it is. What's that English? Oh, it is what it is. What is understood. What is understood cannot be explained. So just tell them that that's how we saw it. We are not getting married again. You do not owe anybody any explanation about the decisions that you make in your life. It is not you. Some people say, maybe you should manage it, maybe you should adjust. Maybe you should stop wearing colored hair. You should stop doing this type of lipstick. Maybe you should start getting home early. Sister, carry bag, come out for the household. If you are just newly married, look for somebody. Some people say pray about it. Don't pray, The prayer point is, Father, help me to jackpot. You are leaving. Leave the house and just go. Really, there's no point in it. I know I digressed and this is it, but I just thought that it was going to be a good moment to just talk to anybody that's going through this type of a disaster situation and just say, please leave. And season 3, I'm predicting that there's going to be so much drama because if you look at the ending between Tayo, Adiza, and Tiara, I mean, Tayo cannot make up his mind or does not want to make up his mind. It is not a cannot situation. It is a does not want to make up his mind. And he can make up his mind. I mean, every man can make up his mind. Do not allow any man to string you along if you are dating. If you're asking him, what are we? Mixed signal is a no. Big letter N-O, no. What are we? I don't know. What are we going to be? I cannot say. Sister, pack your freaking bags and go. It is better you're alone with peace of mind and not having to drag with another babe and say, so it's because of you, it's kinikon, it's kinikon. Just go. Now let's get to Louis Tonye and Mrs. Okafor. And Lola, see, I get that Louis is now finally getting his sense back, but you see that part that I proposed to Lola? I'm looking at my mobile screen like... Okay. What type of person are you? I am hoping that... What's the language you said again? I am hoping that you wait.
I was hoping you won't mind waiting.
I mean, is the waiting that the babe did all this while, is it not enough? What is the meaning of I am hoping that you wait? What should she be waiting for again? For you to finally settle your divorce and you just... Like, I am hoping that you wait. What type of stupid thing is that? Men do so many rubbish that they get away with though. I am hoping that you wait. I mean, now let's compare this situation with Adiza's situation. Don't even tell me in the comment section, don't compare, because I'm going to compare. If Tayo said he doesn't want to be with Adiza because one of his excuses for not being with Adiza is because Adiza is still married to Mohammed and she has not started out her life with Mohammed, and so he cannot decide to be with her at that point until she has sorted out herself. Now, Louis is proposing to Lola and saying that I am hoping that you wait. Hoping that you wait. Hoping that you wait, that the girl has been waiting since. Hoping that you wait, that this babe has been waiting since for you to make up your mind, know what you want, take action, decide, move forward, be a man, get your ass up and do something. Now you propose again with ring and say I am hoping that you wait. Seriously, you should have just bought that diamond bracelet. It would have been better than that ring that he gave the girl, because now it looks like his mother wants to kill the girl in season 3. Because who is the person that she's talking to on the phone and saying that you should come and meet me in the house now? First, that hoping that you wait is not in any language. It's just making me angry. Like, what are you hoping that you wait for? After all this waiting, Louis, really? Please, in season 3, the writer should please give him plenty sense. And Lola, you have waited enough. You should not say yes to that ring. Just keep the ring. Let us continue like this. Not defined. We like each other. I meet another person tomorrow. I carry my bag. You don't even have to meet another person tomorrow to carry your bag. If you don't want him again, you say bye-bye. You just go away. Hoping that you wait is nonsense. It's nonsensical. It's nonsensical. Yes, that's the new word. Write it in my dictionary. It's wrong. I mean, that word just really annoyed me. Like, what is I am hoping that you wait? I am like... hoping that you wait. After all this waiting, we are still hoping. Can't you just clean up your mess, sort out your life, and then come back and do the right thing? And then if I still want you... I get that Lola also wants him, but I beg, nah, that's rubbish. Now, Mrs. Okafor and Tonye. I mean, Tonye has been getting sense, but finally, it happened. Baby girl is moving out of the house. She's moving on. It's good. It's really good. Now, this same Louis is the one that cannot dish it out, that cannot take that somebody slept with his wife in his own matrimonial bed, but is hoping that somebody will wait. Oh, he said since they have been married, he has not been cheating. All right, we take it. He has not been cheating. But the other ones whereby before they got married, they have been cheating. What's that one? That one is not going to be counted. It's just a wolf play, free goal, freestyling. All right. Men think that they can eat their cake and have it, but really, is that going to be forever? No, we're waking up. Hallelujah. Amen. To Jesus with the glory. Sister, say amen in the comment section. But really now, Mrs. Lewis is desperate. At the expense of her son's happiness. She's not really thinking about Louis anymore. I don't know if she's thinking about the company at this point, or is it the love for Toye that is just entering her heart, capturing her mind, and making her just say that, okay, you know what, this is how it's going to be. But really, because you're not thinking about your son, you're not making decisions that will even favor your son. Or maybe, you know how parents say that I know the best thing for you, and she thinks that this is really the best thing, and she just sees Lola like this person that came to just snatch everything I prepared for my son. There's going to be so much drama in season 3. There's going to be drama between Louis and his mother and the company. The company is already going down, and the company, there's going to be drama, and I am saying that Aminu is probably going to have another girlfriend. Like, he's going to maybe start a new relationship, kind of, because Aisha looks like she doesn't have any drama apart from the fact that we don't know the story. So there's going to be new characters, there's going to be new drama, and I'm hoping that in this new season that these men can make up their mind, because they have no get sense for all this season at all. From the one that has money, that that does not trust his partner, to the one that cannot make up his mind, that is now hoping that somebody will wait, to the one that does not know what he wants with the women, and then to Lanre stick. He could not handle an older woman, now he's back to a younger woman, and the younger woman does not want him. Now, I hope that you guys love this review. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. What do you think we should expect in season 3? What do you think is going to happen? What do you find in this episode that was interesting, that was intriguing, that you did not like? I think everybody really brought their A game. Jasmine's acting was on point, Patrick was good, Clint was on point, although I think he was talking too much at some point. Everybody really brought their A game. And you guys, I am really sorry that I had not been reviewing this episode. I was not on point in reviewing this episode. I had family emergency. If you follow me on social media, Instagram, you would have seen that I kept out a notification. So sorry, I'm apologizing because I had not done any video reviews, sit down videos, any other video, food reviews, restaurant review. I had not done anyone, but now I'm back. Your girl is back. So please let me know what you think in the comment section. If you like this review, thumbs up, download, please share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in other videos. I'm back. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Bye bye.